Good afternoon, everyone. You are all very welcome, and especially those joining us online. My name is Siobhan Murphy, and I'm a member of the team for this week of the Jesuit retreat. And tonight we have evening prayer in the Apparition Chapel at 8:30. Tomorrow there's a talk at 10:30 and Mass at 12, and again another afternoon reflection at 4:30 here in the Basilica. And there is also an opportunity to meet with somebody for a chat about what's going on for you during the retreat, if you'd like that. And you can sign up afterwards or before an event. So for this afternoon, I have chosen a passage on John 21, 1-19, where we see Jesus instructing his disciples on their future mission. He gives little instruction about the mission, nor even what it may entail, but it entails being led by God. We are never alone, as we are assured of the company and the friendship of Jesus. And his love comes to us in prayer and in our loving service of others. So in this meditation, we see Jesus standing on the shoreline while the disciples are out fishing all night without success. Jesus calls to them to go back out and try again. And he gives them instructions as to the next step. He tells them to put the nets out on the right side of the boat, and they follow his instructions. They did not know at the time it was Jesus, but they went back out. And then the disciples' fishing nets emerged from the water, and they were so full of fish. Because of the miraculous power at work, they couldn't haul the net into the boat. Once Jesus performed this miracle, the disciples recognized that the person who had been calling out to them was Jesus, and then headed toward the shore to join him. So to help us enter into the meditation, just to search for that quiet space within yourself. Leave your distractions outside for a few minutes and relax your breathing. God is waiting here for you. Just God and you. In your imagination, you see the lake, the shore, the boats. Peter says, "I am going fishing. We will go with you." What else is left for me but to go back to who I was and what I used to do? They seem bored and restless, uncertain what to do. Their efforts are in vain. Up and down on the slow swell of the sea. Same view, same people. Is this all I want? Content to be here. My life. Is anything missing? I reflect on the present space I am in. How does it feel? There is a figure standing on the shore. They do not recognize that it is Jesus. And at his bidding, they cast the net to the right side and take in a great quantity of fish. At certain times in life, there can be low points. When we are about to throw in the towel. A friend reaches out, puts you back on the path again. We walk through life's struggles and joys, not alone, but with other people. Where have I felt or known this before in my work, my efforts, my life? Who helps me or mentors me or befriends me during these ups and downs in life? Jesus calls them friends. Express in a few words to yourself what Jesus means to you. At one point, Peter jumped into the water. Did you ever feel like disappearing into a hole? You have slipped up and you've nowhere to go. You made a mess of something. We don't always say the right thing, do the right thing. We're not perfect. Was jumping into the water a reaction to feeling so uncomfortable, ashamed, because he didn't act like a true friend? His reaction is understandable. But Jesus understands too. Not looking at our past mistakes, but pushing us onwards. He believes in us. even if sometimes we don't believe in ourselves. Jesus has been through a lot, and the disciples have been too, and felt abandoned, disappointed. Jesus wants relationship to be restored. His constant longing for me. I too long for harmonious relationships. Come and have breakfast. This invitation is open to me. Do I want to respond? Those words, come. Jesus reaching out to me. He is asking me to take a risk, to break out of that part of me that stays safely on board, to allow my heart to open again with humility. Breakfast on the beach is over. You smell the smoke from the fire, a lovely charcoal smell. All relaxing now. No words are necessary. Take a couple of minutes now in silence with God. I hear him now calling my name. Do I want to respond? Jesus looks at you. He invites you over. How do you feel about this? He looks at you, tells you how much you matter. You are precious. He tells you he knows you have a future. Asks you how you see it. He knows what is important to you. But he lets you tell him anyway. He has asked Peter about love, how he can show it to others. Now you ask Jesus yourself, whom do I love? Who would know I love them? How does it show? What do I do or not do? Is there anyone who needs a helping hand to raise them back to life? Will we be that hand? You reflect on those who love you. You reflect on God's love for you. You thank God for the gift of life and allow him to lead me. For he will lead you to what is best.